Hi, everybody, it's me. Sorry I can't be here today. I had a little bit of an emergency and had to leave, but I did just quickly want to give you a simple way of thinking about what this assignment is, okay? Just so that you know, I just want you to handle this the same way that this dude, say, did the dog. You really have a second choice. It doesn't just have to be basic shapes stacked up on top of one another. It can be looking for these angles. Okay? So this assignment is really the beginning of a final drawing, except we're not taking it to the last step. I'm not turning that into a pear. I'm just leaving it as shapes and lines. All right? To show you a different way of doing it, this is the basic shape one. And some of the things that are in the still life, scream for you to do that. But here, what I did on the bottom of the trophy, look, I used the angles to create those because that base really isn't one thing or another. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't figure it out. Is it a cone? Is it whatever? So look at how I just looked for the angles, even in those curves. Very much like the dude did with the dog. All right? So this assignment is really the underpainting for the final drawing, or I should say an underdrawing. Because guess what? If I was done, if I wanted to, now I would come and look at that base, and over the top of this, I would make this look like that. But you don't have to do that. We want to leave it in this geometric form. All right? So think of it as you're just doing the first stage of a finished line drawing, but you're not taking it to here for me. You're just leaving it here so that I'm checking your understanding for proportion, for lining up, for looking at negative space. Because when I looked at the portfolios, that seemed to be the problem. Nobody was doing that. Okay? So I will see you on Wednesday for a very short class, and I'll review this again. But please get a good start, get good proportions, work lightly. Here's the light section. These darker sections are my finished ones. I'm going in and cleaning up the line first a little bit, then darkening as I go. This picture will be on the easels over there for you to take a look at. Okay? So two ways of looking at it. Basic shapes, like this one, or looking at just the angles if that's easier for you. And keep in mind that this is the under drawing that you would do for a final drawing. It's just that I'm not making you go the whole way. Also, one last tip, because of time constraints, don't do the background right now. Okay, do you see my background sketched in there? Work on the main thing first. If you have time, then I'll ask you to try and put some of the designs in on that background. But the main thing with our time constraints, especially because of the quarterlies coming up, is your section of the still life. Okay? All right, gang. Good seeing you. See you on Wednesday.